I'm just a little sad.
Start all over. So dumb.
Hi guys, welcome to today's vlog. So the big part of this vlog of what I want to do today, I want to winterproof this coop to make sure that it's ready for them for the winter time. And then also I want to try to turn the coop into a tractor so that we're able to roll it around and put it on some new pieces of grass when there's not snow covering it here in Michigan. But those are the big goals. We've had a situation with our chicken door and we've kind of just been holding up a piece of wood and putting the ramp up against it, but they've been breaking out every night and going into the run. So we want to make sure they have their secure little home for the nighttime and aren't breaking out because we don't want predators catching them. We want these chicks to grow up and start laying us some eggs. I already did start winterproofing a little bit ago. I cut some pieces of tarp and just kind of made a little L shape on one of the bottom parts of the run, just to block some of the wind. I still want wind coming into it and I want them not to be suffocated, obviously. But I just wanted something to kind of make it where they weren't just getting hit with cold wind nonstop. So I did do that already, but I want to winterproof a little bit extra, turn it into a tractor, and fix that door. But first, the priority will be fixing the door. Oh, the sun is bright. So I'm really big about just kind of using the tools that you got laying around to make something work. So you can see here, I have a big white fluffy dog who's not gonna help me at all. I'm probably getting in the way. But I have a little piece of wood there. I got a 2x4, I got some wheels and some screws just I found laying around. And the only thing I really bought for this right now at this very second was the wheels for when I'm gonna move it, but I'll get to that in a second. The first thing I wanna do is figure out the door situation, but just kind of use what you got laying around the house at first, instead of wasting it and just kind of piling up on a whole bunch of extra screws and pieces of wood. So I'm gonna see what I can make. Our door for the coop itself, what we've been doing is, it's just this square piece of wood that came with it, I think. Oh, how you guys doing? Hi guys. Just gonna come see ya. So, I probably fell here. So here's the door, and we've been putting it up here. And then we use this ramp right here to kind of just hold it in place because there's nothing for it to actually like slide into. And the last few days it's just been popping out during the middle of the night, I'm guessing, whether they pop it out or what. So that's not good. We can't have an open coop just in case if an animal was to break into here. They need some kind of that second barrier blocking them. They're pretty safe here inside their run, but we need to get that hole plugged. We need to find a way to the door so that we don't have to fear them always. Hi, how you doing? So we don't have to fear them breaking out or an animal getting in and getting to them. They need that safety. The door situation is definitely the most important. And then if I have time, I want to put some wheels on this bad boy so that we can move it around and put it into, because right now we have it in a bad spot. It doesn't get much sun, I think, throughout the day. Look at them just pecking at me. It doesn't get much sun throughout the day, so I want to put some wheels on this thing so that we can move it around and make it into a tractor. Instead of just like this chicken coop and run, I want it to be a tractor. So I'm gonna go get all that stuff situated and we'll see how it goes. So hopefully the wind doesn't ruin this audio, but turning our coop into a tractor has not worked. I put the wheels on, but because of how long it is, I was not able to actually get it off the ground to where those wheels were helping to roll it. So then my next idea was to put handles on both sides, and then to think that maybe me and Chelsea could both raise it up, but because of having to combine the two different coops that were used to make it as big as that we have it right now, we just were unable. It's very unstable and it is not very safe. I do not want to lift it up and crack it in half and then have to restart to try to make a big coop for them that they can all fit in. So a little unfortunate. I'm gonna play around with some ideas. I think I'm gonna try to build something, a smaller little area that the chickens can go into, and then that will be able to move so that we can kind of give them in some grass here and there. But a little unfortunate. I really wanted them to be able to kind of go into a new piece of grass here and there, but right now they're kind of stuck where they're at. I wish that we could have moved them, but I gotta find a way so that they have a different spot to go to. All right, so unable to do that, but we do gotta clean the coop out. Poop out of there, put some new straw in so that they have some more warmth again and not stepping around all in their poo. So I'll at least get to do that. Alright, so I got all the chickens in for the night after all trying to figure out their coop situation. So I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but our chickens, instead of when a nighttime hits and they're supposed to naturally kind of walk into their coop, that has not been the case. I don't know if it's the coop we have or just a habit of what's going on right now. I can't imagine it's warmer, since it's December here in Michigan, that it's warmer for them to sit outside. But I put a roosting bar that's a little higher up that I think they kind of like hide underneath like where the roof is. So I don't think a lot of wind kind of hits them as much. And now that they've gotten bigger, it used to fit 9 of them out of the 10, and 1 of them would sit on the lower roosting bar. Now it's about 8 of them that are usually on the top roosting bar. Now 2 of them are now on the bottom. And they just sit there at nighttime. Like that's where they're gonna end up sleeping instead of going inside the coop. I don't know. I don't know why that it's such a hassle. It's like an extra 10 minutes where I know a lot of people just have it where they just kind of know and then they just have to close the coop up. That is not the case. It is a extra thing to do at nighttime. But we did get the chickens, so I guess we signed up for all this extra work that we realized that the bumps for them. My goal is to figure out a way still, whether it's a small little mobile little area that I can put them in or extend the little run or something for them, but I want to get them more area to move other than just below that coop. It's not their forever coop, and as soon as the weather starts turning and it's not as cold out and snow kind of stops, I want to go out there and start kind of building the better coop for them. This is doing the job for what we needed it to do, but it's a little stressful. Does anyone have any tips to kind of how we could get our chickens in there without it being as much as a struggle as it seems? They don't like us picking them up and putting them into their coop, really. They make a lot of noise that way, so I think they're happy out on that roosting bar, but I just don't think it's good for them to be outside in the cold in the run like that. So they should be in their secure coop at nighttime. But if anyone has any good tips to how to train them, or is it just gonna happen over time? But it's not happened yet. It's gotten a little better. Now they kind of know to go down that ramp, but yeah. So comment below if you have any ideas for us. And thank you guys for watching another vlog. We'll be back again next week.
And please subscribe. The Acres of Adventure. Bye bye.